Iowa lawmakers are making their way back to our capital city ahead of the special session at the State House tomorrow. Governor Kim Reynolds formally announced it last week. Her goal to pass a ban on abortions in Iowa after 6 weeks. This comes after the Iowa Supreme Court refused to get rid of a block on a separate 6-week abortion ban just a few weeks ago. And lawmakers aren't the only ones descending on the Capitol this week. Lobbyists for all different kinds of organizations are putting in their 2 cents about the proposed abortion ban. Local 5's Dana Searles spoke with lobbyists today about what they're expecting to see in this session.
This special session is bringing lots of controversial conversations across the state. Now, I spoke with lobbyists both for and against this bill about what they expect to see in this special session. A special session being called for legislation that would ban abortions after cardiac activity is detected, which is up to 6 weeks, has sparked various opinions. Those for it?
Yeah, well, the goal is to have a heartbeat bill for sure. The goal is also to educate people on the issue. You know, if people know what abortion is, they're more likely to be against it.
And against it.
I would encourage Iowans to contact their legislators and to make sure that your voice is being heard, and that we make sure that legislators know that we do not want this legislation and that Iowans want their rights protected.
Lawmakers will be debating this bill and will hold a public hearing where advocates are urging people to make their voices heard.
This is a good opportunity for people to be more involved in the process. This is how our government works, and it's an opportunity for your voice to be heard. And so there'll be debate on both sides of the issue on this.
And if the bill is signed into law, advocacy groups like Planned Parenthood say they are prepared to challenge this.
We know that tomorrow will be a very busy day at the Iowa Capitol. The fact that we are there for a special session in the first place is extremely concerning in the way that lawmakers are not listening to the views of Iowans.
Now, this legislation could be passed as soon as tomorrow. I'll be at the state capitol all day with team coverage of the special session, and I'll bring to you what lawmakers are discussing in this session. At the state capitol, Dana Searles, Local 5 News.
And lawmakers will gavel in tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. with a public hearing starting at 9:30. Local 5 will bring you team coverage on both of those. And that public hearing is in the old Supreme Court chamber. That's room 103. Over 90 people have already signed up to speak from various lobbying groups and interested parties, as well as individual people who want to share their stories. You can sign up to speak at the hearing through a link in an article on the special session on our website.